numbers that were there?
I didn't write them down.
Did everybody write down the numbers? Can you read them to me? So, I want to go through how to do this in your calculator. So the first thing you're going to do... Oh, thanks. How many have a functioning calculator at this point? Okay, if you don't, go sit by someone that does and just kind of like look on their screen or whatever. Hit stat. There's a button that says stat. Press it. It's the one with STAT on it. Should see that. Alright, hit edit. Now you guys might have a bunch of different stuff here. You might have, like, there's just different lists. You can put the data in different lists. So this is the list 1, L1. I already have these numbers in because I was like working on this last hour getting it ready. So you might have some numbers there already. If you do, you can go up to L1, move your cursor up. Do not hit delete. Delete means destroy. You will no longer have an L1 if you hit delete, which we can recover if we like reset your memory, but it's a pain. So don't hit delete. But if you hit clear and then enter, it'll clear out everything in that list, so you can kind of start over. But delete means destroy. Don't destroy. If you have something in your L2 or L3 and you just don't want it there, you can go up there, hit clear, enter. You can do that also. And go ahead and type the numbers into L1. Oh, you guys did the numbers too. So type those into L1.
Wait, so you put enter after each number?
What?
What is this like find out?
We're going to have the calculator make us a max and whisker plot.
Okay. Do they have to be in order?
They do not. Calculator is smart enough to reorder them. Are you like charging it?
Yeah. I forgot to last night.
I don't even know. So,
Mine charges too.
oh, so it's not the kind I need.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. What is that?
Micro USB.
But it's just a kind that charges.
Yeah. But it also has batteries, which is like kind of confusing. Yeah.
Well, so if the charge runs out, it'll go to the batteries. What's that?
It's 84 plus.
Oh, it is.
Mine's 84 plus C.
I don't know.
Man, you guys are cool.
What? Thanks. It's this gray blackish color.
You guys can both see each other's calculators. You don't have to tell each other what color it is. When you have the numbers in, just look up, so I know you're done.
No, I had 18. It counts the space.
We alright? Alright. We're gonna go, I'm gonna like clear something out. Some of you might not have anything there, but some of you might. But this Y equals button in the upper left hand corner, right here, hit that. And mine's empty, but when we ask it to graph, it'll graph any equations that you have in here, and it'll graph the max and whisker plot, and sometimes they overlap, and it just looks confusing. So if you have equations in there, hit clear, then enter, and clear, then enter, and just get rid of them. You might not have equations in there, I don't know. Are we all set with that step? Okay. Now, we're going to hit second stat plot, which is that Y equals button again, but we want stat plot. So it's the blue thing above Y equals, so you got to hit the blue button for second, and then stat plot. So yours, I don't know if yours says on or off, but it doesn't really matter. We want to choose plot 1. So on plot 1, hit enter. Where are you lost? What's happening? You were one step behind. You were like, I'm so lost. It's like 5 seconds ago.
I hear it, but I don't look to see which buttons you press. And then I sit here looking for it.
Okay, are we good? Is everybody? We're all set? Alright, so turn it on. Like yours might be highlighted off right now. So just go over to on, hit enter. Go to on and hit enter. Slow down.
Why are you so extra?
Has everybody got enter?
Yes.
Alright. So there's actually, if you go down to type, there's 2 different box plots. So what we're doing, and what we do in AP Stats, is called a modified box plot, where you show the outliers. You see how this one doesn't show outliers? We don't want that. We want the one that has the little dots there.
Sorry. You'll get used to it.
Try to teach, man. I'm sorry. Oh, I've had him in class before.
He's used to it.
I've had the pleasure.
Ouch.
So you want to choose that one, the bottom left, because it's got those little outlier dots, and that's what we want to see. What? What's happening? How could you be lost right now?
No, it won't let me. If I go to the one above it and I press the down arrow, no, you gotta keep going.
It's like scroll right and left.
Right arrow.
So extra.
Wow. Yes.
Your exclamation L1. Below that, I have wireless here.
Then you didn't hit enter yet on the correct box plot. You're a liar. You don't have to swear. So you were a liar. Okay. Alright, now. Wow, this is amazing. Are there any other issues?
I never teach how to use these.
I'm not gonna remember.
I'm teaching you right now?
Oh no, but like other things.
Green.
That's why we're so bad.
Fair enough.
I just tool around with it.
Magenta.
Are there any other? Would you please stop saying colors? Magenta, blue, shut up.
Hey, what color should I
Is everybody here? Is everybody where we should be? Okay. If you'd like to choose what your outliers, I'm terrified to do this because it's going to cause like 17 other issues. If you'd like to choose what your outliers look like, you can choose between those 3 things. You don't have to do that. You can just, go with what it says. XList, it should default to L1. That's where you put your numbers, so you don't need to touch it. If for some reason you put your numbers in L2, you could change that to L2. We're not going to worry about that. The frequency always stays 1. All right, so we're all set with this. Does your window look like mine? All right, hit the graph button, but it probably won't show you. You probably won't see that yet. It's probably like zoomed weird, far away or close or differently.
Errors. DIM mismatch. 5 more.
Okay, first let me get the people that didn't get errors, and then I'll have you guys come up, and I'll figure it out. So if you can't see it, which is likely, you got to tell the calculator to zoom in on the stats part. So we just put numbers in the stats section. So we're going to tell the calculator to zoom in on those numbers. So hit the zoom button. And then if you scroll down, number 9, or you can just type 9 also. But if you go to zoom stat and hit enter, you can see that.
Nobody's gonna fix it. It's not me this time.
No, he could probably fix it.
Okay. It says it looks kind of like that.
Did you hit zoom stat?
Yeah, like I can see it, but my box does not work.
Did you put the numbers in weird? You can bring it up in a second if you want. Let me show you one more thing, and then I'll start saying, okay, individually, if you have issues, come on up. Hit trace, the trace button up here. And if you just start scrolling right and left, and look at the bottom, it tells you what the numbers are. So it tells you Q1, the median, Q3,
That's crazy.
like where your whisker is. It tells you how, so. Now here's the thing. If I give you a test, I'm going to give you a test on this unit, and you are allowed to use a calculator on every test and on the AP test. So when I say make a box plot, I don't care if you use the calculator or do it by hand. I'm never even going to know. The AP test doesn't care. They're never going to know. So it's kind of whatever you're more comfortable with. I would do that because, yeah. So this isn't going to screw, I mean, well, the calculator doesn't make mistakes, but you might make a mistake typing it in, I guess. But it's up to you. So when you make a box plot, I don't care how you do it. I just need a box plot. So we're going to practice that in a second. So, alright, if you had an issue like individually, like a dimension error mismatch, or it didn't look right or whatever, step into my office. Well, let's go to the graph. It was zoomed in some other weird place that was too far away. So I hit zoom, and then I scroll down to zoom stat, and now it's okay. Any other issues? What? Is this an issue relating to the box plot, or are you just telling me like a random fact?
There's like a wallpaper on this phone. It's really weird.
Did you get Sarah's background? Are you good?
I don't know why it's there.
Oh, it's like a background. That's interesting. Did I give you this, or is this yours?
That's mine. How'd you get it though?
I'll Google it. I mean, if it bothers you.
It's fine. That's fine.
If you just Google like background on my T84 graph. Sure.
No, but it won't. You were there.
No, I was gonna see if I can take some batteries from these. I can't. Alright. That was that.
$5.
$5.
Go to the top over there. You have clear. And then I hit edit.
I just have to hit the enter button.
It's like a verification, I guess.
I can't do this.
We got it now.
Really?
What color should I make?
I can't think of the thing I could possibly care less. There's two sides on this. There's like families in Milan and Major League Baseball players. Let's do the Major League Baseball players side first. I want you to make a box plot in your calculator and then put it on the papers. What? I mean, if you don't have one, you can do it by hand. But I want you to practice it in the calculator. You want to do that one? Right. You had it. So, hold on. Listen. Stop. Shut up. I did put directions for this on Schoology. So if you go to Schoology, daily schedule, and click on today, I did like list step by step what we just talked about. So if you're stuck or if you get home and you're like, wait, I don't remember, it is on there. I also recorded the video, so like you can check it later.